Well, I think that there's a lot of different things that we can take from today in terms of understanding what really goes into the permanent nature of hiring, the contract nature of hiring, how we can improve upon that in terms of efficiency and cost efficiency. So, like we discussed, hiring a permanent employee is not just the salary. It can be anywhere from 40 to 60%, and potentially even more in certain extenuating circumstances over the first year to hire a permanent employee. The hidden costs are something that aren't always on paper, but it's something you really need to evaluate when you're thinking budgetarily and working with your HR team to figure out, what salary bands, what's really going to be realistic. Um, that kind of goes in tandem with the hard costs and the soft costs that we talked about. And then being able to look at both and address that there are ways to reduce risks with external partnerships. So, like we said, with staffing vendors and Site Global and the like, being able to outsource that recruiting process, understanding and having faith that it's fully optimized, because that's our job to optimize those processes for you, as well as having an understanding of the pulse of the market and using that consultative nature to make sure your positions and your hiring process is as tight as possible, and we're finding the best candidates and retaining them for you. Lastly, cost reduction is certainly achievable by optimizing your internal processes. Like I mentioned, optimizing the process before you talk to the candidate, while you're engaging with the candidate, and then while you're onboarding that hire. Those are the three buckets that I really look at when I talk about optimizing an interview process or a hiring process for clients.